Hey everyone, welcome back to World of Tanks once again, and today we're going to have a battle for you in the T57 Heavy. This one is also from 9.5. I promise not all of these replays are going to be from the so-called, not Stone Age, but Stone Age. I said it there. The Stone Age with tanks. That's how that worked. But as you may have seen there, our mission in this battle is to have a total of 8,000 damage done, received, and ricocheted off of our own armor. Well, that's a bit of a tall order. I don't really have any super heavily armored heavy tanks, so we're going to have to try the T57 Heavy here, and I guess the T110E5 counts as pretty well armored, but I have a hard time with doing good in that for whatever reason. But, uh-oh, we are spotted. We are spotted. This is not good. Well, there's one here from the T69, a second hit from something else, the third, and we're tracked, and there's enemies there shooting at us. Well, let's make the most of it and fire some hasty shells in the direction of that Patton, and at least give him a bad day. There we go. 3 of those 4 hit, doing quite a significant amount of damage. There's a good 1,100 plus. All right, and we got away with half of our health points left, well, almost half of our health points. So that really cost us. That's going to make it really difficult for us to do good the rest of the game because we don't have the health points to really play around with. But nonetheless, we'll make this work. So this thing, T57 Heavy, it has about a 24 second or so reload on it, and 4 rounds, as you can see. Each round does an average of 400 damage. So this thing, if you're in a 1 versus 1 with it, in any other tier 10 heavy doesn't have a clip, you're probably going to lose because it will reload fast enough that it will pump 2 clips into you, which is what it will need to do to kill you if they all penetrate, faster than you can fire enough into it in return. In many cases, that's something that people are going to be a little bit, well, space, if I do this with this tank and ricochet like a single shell, don't try it. But I'm just saying, if you come across one of these 1 versus 1 and you can't make effective use of your armor, then probably try to avoid firing brawling like that with it. That IS-7 managed to put a shot on me. The IS-7 does have a higher alpha damage with a single shot than I do by a little bit. But that was dumb of me to peek out. And now I'm a one-shot kill for a lot of things, which really sucks. And we've only done 2,300 damage, so we're a little bit away from that 8,000 total. Although we have received 2,000 and done 2,000 thereabouts. And, well, that's 4. But can we get another half done without that many health points? That's going to be pretty tough. And there's a lot of artillery, so we could have some random shots kind of nowhere. And that Conqueror gun carrier, whatever it is, that thing scares me a lot. Put a few shots into the pancake there, and then back up. And at this point, I'm considering ditching the Tiger II. And why would I ditch the Tiger II? Well, if the M103 and the T44 come along and mob him, then they'll probably mob him, kill him. And if I'm not reloaded with a clip that I can clip one of them with, then I'm pretty much dead too. But I decided to hold it out for now because we still have a chance. Just one more shot into the M103 and he'll be dead. And there we go. The Tiger II did it. Now I'm feeling a little bit more brave. The T44 can't kill me with one shot. Unless he has that real derpy gun, but good luck to him if he does. Ooh, artillery misses. And I'm starting to get a little bit antsy. I'm thinking, okay, this Tiger II can take care of it on his own. Maybe I'll leave. I'll go take care of that T69 that looks like it's crossed the bridge and is now on our side. And I'm looking at chat at this point, and I'm seeing the T71 is becoming a little bit impatient. And the Centurion, you'll notice, if he hasn't said it already, is going to be like, hey, T71, get out of here. You're going to die if you stay here. We need to leave. Yeah, there he says, leave T71. This is all happening up in the north on the ice road. And you can see the Centurion and the T71 up there, and the T71 decides, you know what, I'm not running, I'm going in, just kill me, guys. He tells the enemy team, just kill me, and he just runs in and dies. Alright. Good job, T71. You could have ran, could have taken a position farther back and put some shots into the guys as they came over that hill. Centurion wanted to cover you as you left, and maybe he could have even left with you, but Centurion calls him a retard, and, well, I can't say that that's a very smart move on his behalf. And ooh, that T69 is now in our base. There he is up on the hill. Looks like he was hunting down artillery. Oh, can we get a shot at him? This is a tough one. And oh, no, we missed. Well, we got 3 more tries before he gets back into cover. and it only takes one of those. And now we are spotted though, and I'm thinking, well, artillery is going to land on top of my head right now, and that will not be good. So I want to get over to this cliff a little bit, to this hill, as quick as I can to try to stay out of artillery's range, so they can't hit me. But that Conqueror gun carriage, he can hit me from pretty much anywhere, and at this point I'm not spotted anymore, so we're okay. But that T71 that was over there that I was talking about, if you're in a situation where you are up against several enemies and you and your teammates are outnumbered, and it's you and one ally, and you see that ally is going to die, and you think, okay, I can run in there and I can put one more shot into the enemy, probably not kill any of them, and then die myself as well, or I can run away and fight another day. Well, usually you're better off just running away, letting that teammate die, as bad as it sounds, and fighting under your own terms a little bit later on. That way you can get several shots in, and you're a whole lot more used to your team that way than you were dying with your teammate. And as bad as I feel leaving a teammate behind that really needs my help, it's something that you just got to do sometimes, and it can really make the difference between winning and losing the game. And ooh, we have a potential victim coming up here, and we have the Waffenträger Panzer IV, and ooh, is he looking the other direction? Is he looking at the Tiger? He is. Perfect. Alright, one shot into him, sets him on fire, and there he's a guaranteed kill with the second shell. And we have, as you can see, 4 more rounds of each type of ammunition. And, well, let's not reload a half clip. I'm considering changing ammunition type. I'm debating reloading. I decided to load the premium rounds this time around, the heat rounds, because I'm thinking, you know what, that STI, if he's up here, I'm going to have a terrible time with his armor. He's got like IS-4 level armor, tier 10 level armor, so I'm going to need these heat rounds to confirm this victory, because if I die, then the STI, I feel, has a pretty good chance of pulling it off if he gets a little bit lucky. That combined with the artillery, and there's the T71. He's dead. Artillery's there. Looks like he fired and missed and finished him off on the move. 3 more rounds to pump into the STI before he reloads and finishes us off. I'm probably a one shot for him. I didn't really aim any of these, but heat rounds for the win. And now we're reloading the regular the regular armor piercing, and that's looks like it's going to be it for our damage this game. But we managed to do 7,000 damage. I don't know how much we ricocheted off of ourselves, but we also received close to 2,000 damage. So you know what that means. We completed the mission, the 8,000 damage mission, which at this point was the heavy tank mission number 15 for the first set of missions, the Stug. Because this is before they rebalanced the missions, but now this is the same mission as you would have for heavy tank number 15 of the HTC. So, well, that was a pretty good battle. That was exciting. That took me a lot of tries. I was trying that mission in the T57 Heavy, the M103, the T110E5, and I just didn't have any luck, and I finally had to eventually just have a monster game where I did 7,000 damage in a heavy tank to actually get it completed, just because none of my tanks really have solid enough armor. And I think at this point, if you're trying to do it in the T110E5, you might have a slightly better chance, because some of its weak spots, that big tumor, the commander's hatch, the cupola, whatever, on top of the turret, did get a little bit of a buff in 9.10, right? 9.10 when it became HD. And, well, that could give you the fighting chance that you really need to bounce that extra 1,000 damage in that game and survive a little bit longer to do that extra damage. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and you may have noticed the channel has now surpassed 20,000 subscribers. Thank you, everybody, very much for that. I really appreciate that you guys are coming back all the time and checking my stuff out, even after my long hiatus and my terrible idea of running a YouTube channel. But many more things to come. I think at 25,000 is when I'm going to do the next milestone, and then probably 100,000 after that. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Maybe 50,000. Well, I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, because I think that's still a little ways away. At this rate, probably a couple years. But I feel like, as I ramble on here, that my videos are right on the brink of getting enough views in a short enough period of time for YouTube to start mass recommending them to people. So hopefully, if I keep this up a little bit and not go away again like this, that we can turn this around and get a bunch more people on board and really make this channel go, and that'll give me an excuse to get going even more and actually run this thing properly. But anyways, guys, once again, thanks for watching. Appreciate all your support. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.